Hello people, I want to do a quick little tutorial. Ever since I learned how to make these envelopes, and I will give you the name of the gal where I got the tutorial from. I asked her for permission if I could make these. I already made one with just my envelopes, but I wanted to make you a tutorial of how to make the envelope, but also some different things that I've taught myself how to do with the envelope once we made them. Okay, so do you love this paper? This paper is one of the new classic line from Fab Scraps from CHA 2012. This piece I've been hoarding for all of about 3 weeks. But anyways, I only got one sheet of it, but isn't it fabulous? It's double-sided. It's already got, it's got the paint on it. It's already grunged out. It's already distressed, and it's already lace, and I love black lace. Okay, so to make the envelope, you're going to take a 12 by 12 piece of paper, and I've already taken the liberties of going ahead and folding it. So you fold it in half once, and you crease it. Then you open it back up, and you fold it the other way, and you crease it. Okay, then you open it up, and you guys are not even going to remember cloth diapers, but those of us that are your older sisters, they will. So it's kind of like folding a diaper. You come up to the center line, and you make a crease, and then you come up and do it again, and make another crease, and then you make another crease, and you make, look at that, you could make one big giant card envelope too. But then anyway, so you got your 4 down. Then all you do is you take it, and if you wanted to go the other way, so you wanted the lace on the inside, you just decide which way you want it. So obviously you need double-sided paper, so you could have it that look, but I like it better the other way. Okay, so once you get her all folded back up, then the original instructions from the tutorial was you got your 4, then flop it over and fold it in half again, like a real envelope, like a business size envelope. And so then once you get that, they're like that. Okay, so she did hers, and it was really cool, and that was how I made my very first one, and I already posted that one. You guys have seen it. But anyway, so there it is folded, okay? So then, the cool thing about this envelope is that you have an envelope, and you can have pockets, 2 pockets here. You could have 2 pockets here. Or you can glue this piece down, so then you just have to nip that off a little if you do it that way. And then you have 2 pockets here, so everything's color coordinated and your stuff would stand out, right? Okay, so you have it like that. And then you would obviously just glue it all together along the top and along the sides. But here's what Annie Mo did. Okay, so how I made mine different was I just, for example, glued them on the sides when I had the 2 together. So I still have my opening, right? And I just edged it off and used double-sided paper. And then a big Tim Holtz die right there from Sizzix, which I got at Blue Moon. The paper was from my stash. But anyway, so I did 2-sided like such. This is Prima paper in here. And so you have a place for cards. But the thing I did different is instead of having my ribbon coming down the center, which I really hated that, I just glued it on the side so I could, in fact, have a pocket up here as well. And I liked that I could tie the ribbon up here. You could have it like a little enclosure, like if you wanted to drag it to the grocery store to put your coupons in or whatever. So that's one idea that you did to it. And then, I just love this. Scott, I am so glad that you got the Fab Scraps paper because I just love their paper. Look at how beautiful they are. So here's another one that I folded earlier, and I already tore it, so I'm not going to worry about that because guess what else I taught myself how to do? So if you're just doing them as a bunch of envelopes, look at this cool stuff. I got this stuff from Scott, and I don't even know what it's called, but it's really fun. It is called All-Purpose Ink for that must be Fantastic with an X. Number 74, Champagne Mist. And it's got that little paintball in there. But I just put it on over the top of their paper that's already grungy from the Fab Scraps. But look at that cool effect that it gave it. So I did that and just threw down some bling. And then this is the inside of that paper. And now look what else I taught myself. If I nipped off the side of that paper, now you're not forced to have to put your ribbon down the center or at the top. Now you can put it on the side because I love things on the side. And here's my more beloved, my cheesecloth, Okay, so then I still have my pockets here. And see, I've made a space here. And then you tuck something in there that'll hide that. Okay, so there's that envelope, and you still have your opening at the top. Okay, so then I got to thinking, especially when I got to my favorite new paper line that I got. I won all this beautiful paper. I got this paper as a gift from the beautiful ladies at Fab Scraps from CHA that was hand delivered to me. Anyways, I only had one piece of this paper, so guess what I taught myself? if you were going to go ahead and make up your paper like this, right? You ended up using the whole 12 by 12 piece of paper, and there goes one lovely piece of paper gone. So what I taught myself was cut the thing in half, which I've done here, cut it in half down here. Now I have 2 envelopes, right? And if you're going to glue it down to the book like I did on the valise one, don't even worry about this because you're going to glue it back together. Oh, you know what? I just taught myself something else you could do with it. If you put it going this way, on a book that's this way, you could have it open to the side, and your pockets would still be here for like a long tag, if you wanted to do a long tag, because it would clearly fall out if you're using this as a pocket. But to hold something in, do you know what I mean? If it was a long one, picture that the right length, that could still open on the side. But anyways, back to what I was thinking, is that you see how that's how I go left every single time. I just keep going left. Okay, so now I've not wasted my beautiful piece of paper. Now I get to use it twice. So picture this on a scrapbook page, right? And so this is now glued down to wherever you want it on the page. Glue these babies down, put some sort of an embellishment. And remember how I put a ribbon across here, or as opposed to lining the edges with it so it opens this way. I also showed you in one of my videos that I put the ribbon going across this way so it in fact holds it in place. And it gives it a nice little, oh, it's a little surprise inside. And then still leave this open at the top. You still got real estate up here. And then, so you're going to glue it here, 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 and here, right? But you still have your opening here, and you still have your opening here. Then I went sideways when I did my valise. When I did the valise one, I decided that, gee, I wonder if you could get even more out of the video. So I took, remember how I was doing all the envelopes? There it is with the ribbon, right? So it tucks inside like that. But then you had a pocket, you could do it this way, and to cover up that hole in the middle, what I did is I put a die cut going over this way, so I have a pocket here, and a pocket here. Okay, so then I got to thinking, well, how else could I make the paper go? So like in this case, because it's a valise, I took one, where's the one that's cut in half? Okay, so I took this one, because that was a half of one, and then I cut it down the center this way, and so now in fact I had 2 pockets, right? So I put my 2 pockets, and then dolled them up and made it into another pocket, which is right here. I made this the pocket for this side, and you could either glue it down here or you could have 2 more pockets here so it was tiered. Pretty cool, huh? And I figured that out all by myself after watching that wonderful lady's little video, and I wanted to pass it on to you because now we can play with paper in a whole nother new way. Okay, that's all. Thank you. Bye-bye.